Hello everyone, it's Ollie Oakes here. I have to be quiet now because I am hiding under the bed. In fact, this is the same bed my brother found that huge pile of cash stuffed into a suitcase, when it's just one of those days when that happens. So now we have two washed up has-beens presenting this all-seasons rubbish from one of the worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back of the grid in a rubbish car. But wait, will he well stay tuned to find out, and yes, it's bound to be crap. So I am in Dubai right now, but it's just a holiday, I swear, but I need the cash, so the Hookster let me on here because he is a right dodgy geezer as well. Anyway, I see Flavio is doing a good job. He already has Franco in the team, who cannot decide how many girlfriends he really wants. He is going to fit in very well at Alpine. Anyway, I must go now. I can hear sirens in the distance. If they nab me, could you pay my bail money? There is another suitcase under the bed with 50 grand in it. Thanks so much.
Okay, Ollie, I got it. Yeah, 50 grand underneath the bed. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 24. It's time to move on to the next round of the championship. And before we do that, we are second from the bottom in the vehicle performance comparison table. So it's time to move on to Imola for the next Grand Prix. So prices have been completed. We've got some more lovely resource points. Unfortunately, a little bit stingy. Yes, only 150. But we got some more of those lovely experience points, which is what we need to get better cars and teams in the future. Welcome to the circuit named for Ferrari. It is qualifying at a special arena for motorsport. Welcome to Imola. So here we are for qualifying at Imola, and sadly in real life we've just seen quite possibly the last appearance of Imola. Of course in the computer games you'll still be seeing them for a couple more years at least, especially on this one because I'm a year behind. But anyways, we crossed the line for the first qualifying run. We're currently in third position but 1.5 seconds behind the leaders. We accelerate forward out to just 8 minutes after qualifying. You can see in fact that we've abandoned that qualifying because we didn't improve on it, and we're currently down in 19th position. As we now go out, and as you can see, it's just 42 seconds left of qualifying. Valtteri Bottas is in 18th position. We're still in 19th. We're slightly up on the deltas, but not by much. Let's see if we can get past our own teammate, Valtteri Bottas, as we're out across the line. And I'll say, yes, we can. Fantastic. Yes, past Valtteri Bottas. And that's it then. Qualifying is over. We cross the line. We're going to end up in 19th position. Yes, 19th place for us. But don't forget, we're in the slowest car in the field, yes. So Lando Norris got pole. Maxi Boy in second position. We ended up 19th. Our teammate ended up in 17th. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay then, let's do this. Imola, or to give it its full title, the International Autodrome of Enzo and Dino Ferrari. Enzo, one of the most evocative team creators in history. This place is named for their legacy, and it's a beautiful tribute. A lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Hamilton, Ocon, Gasly, Verstappen, Albon, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Sainz, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Hollywood and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Well, we welcome you to the broadcast. It's going to be some race today. First of all, introductions. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Anthony Davidson. So they've got lots of team members to get to know, to win over, and to get working for them. How do you go about doing that? It's really great to see team and driver working so well together. But there's always improvements that you can get in. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
So it's time once again to play our favourite game. Can we get lined up properly in the start-finish line? I almost forgot what I was doing there. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look. Come on, Oxter. Come on. No, you're going too fast. Yes. Oh, anyway, it's time once again for the 5 lanes to go out on the all-seasons clear mode. And we say go, go, go. And it's away we go. Well, great start off the line. We got Hulk off to the right-hand side. Our own teammate is ahead of us. And we storm past Valtteri Bottas. We got Carlos Sainz Nefroy. I don't know what he's doing all the way back here, but he is. But we're just going to run with it, see if we can get past Carlos. Unfortunately, though, as you can see, they're all boxed up. And in fact, that Haas has come out of nowhere. The Haas has come out of nowhere, Hulkenberg. So we've actually lost the position. We get a warning for a collision with him as well. But as you can see, there's actually no place for us to do any dive bombs. It's very, very unfortunate, Imola, but because of the track, there's just no opportunity for us to dive bomb. Anyway, as you can see, 17th place for us is to see if we can get past Yuki Tsunoda. Yes, we do. So up into 16th position now. Look at the trolley train of cars ahead, like it always is on F1 24. We got Sainz, we got Ricciardo. Let's see if we can get past Daniel Ricciardo. Not at the moment, we can't. And you can see that it's very, very overcast at Imola. Very, very overcast. It may rain. Hopefully it won't, because we don't like any rain, do we? No. But look at this now. Look at this huge trolley train of cars ahead. And as you can see on the mini-map, it's just ridiculous how the bunching up. I know it's only the first lap, but they're still very, very tightly bunched up. But let's see if we can get past the Honey Badger. There'll be a little opportunity here if we can break very, very late into this final turn. So look to see if we can. And the answer is yes, we can. We've broken much later than the Honey Badger, and we got now up into now 15th position. Yes, and George of the Russell has put in the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Well done to George. And as you can see, the DRS has now been enabled as we go into lap 2. Now we're going to get past Carlos Sainz. Let's have a look. I don't think we are. We're a little bit too far back, and the answer to that is no, we're not. That was good from Nookster. Very, very good indeed. He could have ploughed straight into the back of him. Anyway, as you can see now we go for a move on Carlos Sainz down the inside, and we've made it stick up now to 14th position on lap 2 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 2, we're now going for Alexander Albon, I do believe, in the Williams, and we got past him. Yes, up into 13th place now. It's unlucky for someone, unlucky for us. But anyway, Magnussen is ahead. Now, he's got quite a lot of problems ahead of him because it's about 4 or 5 cars ahead. This is the opportunity that we need to see if we can catch up to the back of Magnussen and try and see if we can get into the points. Well, we're not going to do it if we keep corner cutting and grass cutting like that, Hookster. But anyway, there he is. Magnussen is ahead as we accelerate forward at lap 3. As you can see, now we're going to go for a move down inside of Magnussen, and we have done it. Yes, up into 12th position. Our next target is Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly as we accelerate forward out to lap 4. And we've got SD Bestie now. SD Bestie. Yes, Gasly's got past SD Bestie. We're trying to get past SD Bestie. He's on the hard tyre, so we should have the advantage here. Actually, we should have. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, a little bit of contact there, I do believe. But yes, we have we? Yes. Up now into 11th position. Pierre Gasly on the hard tyre is ahead as we accelerate forward to lap 5, just going to lap 6. No change to positions at the moment, still in 11th place. But we should have the advantage here because we are on the soft tyre and Gasly is on the hard. So yes, you can see we are actually catching him at a fair old rate of knots. Let's see if we can dive it down the inside. This is going to get tight, very, very tight indeed. Oh, a little bit of grass cut in there for Nookster. A little bit of grass. Oh, almost binned it. Almost lost it there for Nookster. But we hold at the moment still to this 11th position. We are trying to get into the World Championship points as we accelerate forward at lap 6. And now we have dived it down the inside of Pierre Gasly. And we are up now into 10th position. One single solitary World Championship point. That's all we need every round. Because, of course, don't forget, we're in the slowest car in the field. So we accelerate forward down to lap 8. Yes, lap 8. And it's time for our pit window now. So it's time for us to stop on the next lap. Lance Stroll is now the car ahead of us. He's 5.6 seconds ahead, and Ocon is the car behind, just shy of a quarter of a second as we accelerate forward now to lap 9. So it's time for us to come in for our pit stop. We got to charge our ERS. That's going to be very, very easy when you come into the pits because you can just turn the ERS off as you come out of the pits for a few corners, and then by the time you've done that, you will have charged it. Anyway, here we come. Thank you, lads. Nice fast pit stop, please. Yes, lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. You know it makes sense. Onto the yellow sidewall tyre, the harder tyre for the rest of this stint. As you can see, I've put the ERS deploy to none, and it is going to rapidly charge as we come out of the pits. Yes, rapidly charge, and we should reach our objective pretty quickly, I have to say. So it's very, very easy to do this if you're coming in for a pit stop. Just looking back now at the car behind us, I think that was a Huss. It was Magnussen, and we're still in 19th position at the moment, just coming out of the pits, of course. And we have charged our ERS as we accelerate forward out of lap 10, just going past the pits. The first of the runners are now coming in for their pit stop. I think we've got 3 cars in. Hulkenberg is in, our teammate is in, and we've got another car as well. And yes, we get past all of them, up now into 15th position as we accelerate forward now to lap 11. Going past the pits again, we've got more runners in. In fact, I think one runner's come out. But anyway, we are going past them. Logan's Privates is in. Daniel Ricciardo was in, and so was Carlos Sainz. So we're now up into 12th position. Can we get back into the points that we had before we come in for our pit stop? Well, we'll find out as we accelerate forward to lap 13, just going past the pits again. One more car has come in, and as you can see, it was Ocon, but we're only in 11th place. Yes, I think we've been bested by Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. He's made his pit stop and come out ahead of us as we accelerate forward now to lap 14. No, in fact, we haven't been bested because we've got past another car who's coming for a pretty late stop. It was Pierre Gasly, and we are back into the 10th position that we managed to gain on about lap 8, I do believe. Fantastic. Another great performance from the guy that never gives up and never surrenders. Don't you know, don't you know. Lap 16 now, lap 16. Still holding on to 10th place. We are 4.7 seconds behind Lance Stroll, and Magnussen is 2.8 seconds behind. So we accelerate forward to lap 17. Still in 10th position at the moment. Magnussen still behind, and Stroll is now 5.5 seconds ahead of us as we reach the late... Oh no, Yuki Tsunoda is out of the Grand Prix. You can see from the mini-map there that Yuki is out. He's in the racing ball, of course, and it's all over for Yuki as we accelerate forward to lap 19. We're reaching the latter stages of this Grand Prix now, and as you can see, no positional changes because it's not going to happen in the late stages of any Grand Prix really, unless we get a safety car. And as you can see, it's now lap 22. That is the end of the Grand Prix, and Lando Norris has won it, and we are going to finish with one single solitary World Championship point. I will take that. I will take that indeed, as we're about to cross the line right now. Yes, get in there. So we done it. We have done it. 10th position, 1 point for us in our Sauber car. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, and we get driver of the day as well. What an embarrassment of riches for us. Yes. So there you go, there are the McLaren? Yes, the McLaren team mechanics. Yes. Well done. Where's those two girls hugging? Come on, Codemasters. If you want to sell copies of F125, we need more girls hugging, don't we? Yes, we do. Anyway, there is the race winner, Lando Norris. Have you ever wondered why Codemasters never get me to test their... Have you ever wondered? No, I can't work it out either. Anyway, are we going to get the shake of the wrist from Lando? Come on, no, shake it. No. He says, no, it's not happening. Not doing it, he says. Not doing it. So there you go. Up onto the top step he goes. Fantastic. Well done, Lando. Well done, Lando. Don't drop that trophy. Don't drop that trophy. We know what you're like, Lando. And there are the team. And he goes, hug it. No girls hugging. Time for the champagne now. Time for the champagne over everyone. Well done, and well done for Luke for getting a single solitary World Championship point. Yes, well done indeedy. Let's go now and see what happened to Yuki Tsunoda. I think it's going to be an engine failure. Let's have a look and see what happens. Oh yes, there goes his cash app. They've run out of cash. They have now because they've just blown up their engine. But there you go. Their Visa car will be getting lots of use tonight because they need a new engine in that car because it's blown up. There you go, Yuki Tsunoda out of the Grand Prix at Imola. Wowzers. Okay, so there you go then. Lando Norris got 25 points, George Russell got 18, and Charles Leclerc got, of course, 15 for finishing in third position. We got a point. So I understand this now. You can see Max Verstappen is in first place with 157. We're in 8th position with 47 World Championship points. Who would have thought that a quick Sauber would be sitting there with 47 points? But that just goes to show you about the superb skill and everything else you can say about the Hookster. It really is. Lando Norris currently in second with 137 points. So it's time to... Oh, God. No, it's time for the Monaco Grand Prix. Yes, the Monaco Grand Prix. Practice has been completed at Monaco. Now we've got another 300 points Fantastic. But those all-important experience points are adding to our score, and there they go. We got a few more. Great to see indeed.
Not all qualifying sessions are created equal. From the moment that a driver sits in a go-kart, they want to end up here, in the pit lane, ready and raring for qualifying at the Monaco Grand Prix.
Okay, so here we are at Monaco, the jewel of the crown. It's unfortunately very overcast, doesn't look very nice indeed. As we cross the line for the first qualifying run, it's second place, but we're 1.6 seconds behind the leader. As we accelerate forward now to just 8.5 minutes left of qualifying, we're currently in 18th position, slightly up on the deltas, as you can see, 3/10 up. Oh, we've lost a little bit there coming around the final corners here, lost a little bit, so I don't think we're going to improve by much. Maybe 7. Oh no, we're horribly losing it now as we cross the line. I think we're going to stay in. Yeah, we are. We stayed in 18th position. So we accelerate forward now to the last dying embers of qualifying, and we are just over half a second up. Well, we've dropped down to 19th place, but this might get us into maybe 17th. Let's have a look and see what happens as we cross the line. It's going to be... Oh, it's 12th position. Wow, I'll take that at Monaco. And twice on Sundays. Yes, I will. 12th position as we accelerate forward now. That's it. The end of qualifying. We've unfortunately dropped down to 14th position, and we've got no chance of improving because we have actually slowed down and we're 2.5 seconds over. But anyway, we cross the line. Is it going to be 12th or is it going to be worse? Let's have a look then. Oh my goodness, it's 14th position. Yes, fantastic. That's just what you need. 14th at Monaco. So Lando Norris got pole again. Well, he's having a great season this year, isn't he? A great season. We got 14th and our teammate Valtteri Bottas only got 18th. So let's bloody well do this.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo casino, first opened in 1863, and of course a certain road race first held in 1929. There is no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, so don't expect to see much overtaking here today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he will start from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Albon, Hamilton, Perez, Ocon, Hollywood, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Bottas, Magnussen and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me is Anthony Davidson. Well, this is the most advanced sport anywhere on the planet. How's it changed since you were last racing?
The cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance, but because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Can we line up? Come on, yes! For cock's sake. It's time once again for the 5 laps to go out on the all-seasons career mode. Be careful in the sand and rock, please, as we say go, 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 and it's away we go. Wow, look at that. He goes straight for the inside line because that's what you need at Monaco. Let's see if he can do it. Yes, he can. Look at this, past a huge amount of cars. Well, a couple anyway. Up now to 11th place. We are going for that single World Championship point again on Alexander Albon. A little bit of contact, a little bit of wheel bash in there. But we've done it once again, everyone. Up into the points. Yes, 10th position. That's all we need. Now, in front of us, we've got Oscar's pastry. Can we do a late dive down inside as we go into the casino hairpin? Yes, I think we can. Yes, we've done it. Fantastic. You can see us there somewhere. There we are with Oscar's pastry. trying to get round. Oh, I think he's got back in front of us, I do believe, as we're about to go through the tunnel. We've got a yellow flag for some unknown reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was with our... Oh, look at that. Lance Stroll has actually hit the barrier there. I just noticed in front of us. He's in 8th place, Gasly in 7th, as we go through the tunnel for the very, very first time and come out. Oh, the sun is shining very, very much at Monaco, and we're going for a double overtake. Oh, that was very, very dicey and very risky indeed. We did manage to get past one car, but not the other one. And look at all those lovely boats in the harbour. Look at them. Look at them. Fantastic. Opulence at its best, it has to be said. Opulence at its best. So this is almost the very, very first lap of the Grand Prix. 27 torturous laps at Monaco. They're very short laps, of course. And we're currently in 8th position. I think that's an all-time best for us at Monaco, I have to say. 8th position as we cross the line and start lap 2 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 2, just about to start lap 3. No change, of course, because it's Monaco. Gasly is 2 seconds ahead. Lance Stroll is just shy of a 10th behind us in 9th place as we accelerate forward lap 5, going to lap 6. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, there's no change in the position. Still in 8th place, and Gasly is now 7.3 seconds ahead of us. Lance Stroll's going for a move, I do believe, around the outside, but I think we're going to have him covered off pretty successfully. Yes, we do, as we once again climb up the hill as we accelerate forward now to lap 8. Yes, and guess what, everyone? There's still no change in the positions. Gasly is now 12 seconds ahead, and Lance Stroll is still just shy of a 10th behind us. Do you remember when... Monaco was a great race to have in the F1 game? Yes, I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're going to come in now for our pit stop. Yes, we've got an objective, but we're going to ignore that for the moment. Just come in and get our tyres replaced. On, of course, once again, to the lads are ready for us. The lads are ready, so in we come, and it's a great stop. It's a great stop. Straight on the pit box. Yes, well done. That was a great one. That was a great one indeed. As you can see, 2.4 seconds was our pit stop time, and we rejoin, of course, in last place because none of the other cars have yet pitted. Now, a few of those cars ahead of us are on hard, so they could be making very, very long stops. As we go back up the hill, as you can see, on lap 12, as we accelerate forward on lap 12, just going lap 13. So the first of the runners are making their pit stop. I think our teammate is in. Yes, Bottas is in. 4 cars in fact, Ocon, Hamilton and someone else, and we have also avoided our engine temperature getting too high. I don't know what the point of that is because it never gets up too high anyway. As we accelerate forward lap 13 and more cars have come in for their pit stop. Are we going to get back into 8th position? Oh, bloody hell, almost smacked into pastry, whatever you want to call him, as he come out of the pits there. But anyway, 13th place for us at the moment as we accelerate forward lap 15, and there's 2 more cars coming. Don't forget, of course, I said some of these were on hard tyres, so they're going to make very, very late pit stops. So in 11th place at the moment, I'm hoping that more cars are going to come in and we're going to get back into 8th, or we may have been stuffed in the pit stop cycle because don't forget, of course, it is Monaco. Yes, as we accelerate forward down to lap 16, yes, just going past the pits again, and yes, the final runners have now come in for their pit stop, and I think are we going to do it? Yes, we have done it on lap 17, just 10 laps to go. We've gone back into 8th position. Well, that's all the excitement you're going to get at Monaco as we accelerate for lap 19. Oh god, we got to charge our ERS, thank you very much. And look at this, we're still in 8th place. What a surprise, what a surprise. And Pierre Gasly is 22 seconds ahead of us, and Piastri is the car behind in the McLaren as we accelerate forward to lap 22. Guess what, everyone? Guess what? Yes, absolutely nothing has happened. Still in 8th place for us, 28 seconds between us and Gasly now, and 3 or 4 tenths behind is Oscar's pastry because we're just not letting him past. As we accelerate for lap 25, it's the final dying embers of this Monaco Grand Prix. Did I see some flags then? Yes, there is some flags waving. What is going on? Is the car slowing down? Just looking at the mini-map, it looks like it may be a Haas. I think it's a Haas slowing down. Let's have a look and see. Yes, it is a Haas, but he's still going. But is he trying to find somewhere to park the car? Yes, because of course very, very tight and twisty and really not anywhere to park it at Monaco. Let's have a look and see what's happening. I think, yes, he's parking it now, and it's Nico Hulkenberg. It was a Haas. Nico Hulkenberg is out of the Grand Prix. Just 2 laps to go. What a disappointment for him in that Haas car. Sorry for lap 27. That's it, everyone. The end of another fantastic Monaco Grand Prix. Yes, that was sarcasm. And we're about to cross the line. We got some points though in this race, so I'm very, very happy with that. We just hold off Oscar's pastry and we cross the line in 8th position. Fantastic. What a great race that was, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Sorry, the cars are just too big for the circuit these days. They're just too big. Yes, Monaco, it needs to go. Driver of the day goes to us. Love it. Love it. Absolutely bloody love it. Oh, look, there are those yachts again. Look at them. Look at them. Yes, 10 million apiece, some of those yachts. 10 million. And there's the race winner, Lando. Lando Norris. Well done. Well done, Lando. As he jumps up in the air like that. Look at him. Look at him. Any girls hugging? But no. Oh, God. God. There better be some on F125 or I'm not going to bloody well buy it. No. Up onto the podium we go. Yes, there is Lando. Maxi Boy in second place and Carlos Sainz in third position. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. As he takes the trophy and holds it up high. Yes, well done, Lando. Well done. Indeed. And there are the lovely boys and girls at McLaren. It's time now for the champagne. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. And our wah 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 of the week goes to it's Hulkenberg, of course. There goes his engine blowing up now. He was on circuit for a very long time, but I think he's trying to find the escape road. Oh, look, just as he's going up the hill as well. So he held up quite a few cars there, but they managed to get past him okay. And yes, I think he's going to come down the other side now and then go up into the escape road because it's the only really place you can park anywhere at Monaco. And there it is. I think he's going to come down. He's going to continue on. I think he's going to. Very, very sensible from Nico. Of course, he's an old hand at Formula 1. And yes, there he goes. Parks up in the escape road. So there you go then. Lando Norris, 25 points. Max Verstappen, 19. Let's go to the standings now and see where we are. So as you can see, Max is now still in the lead with 176. Lando in second with 162. We are in 8th place now with 51. I say it again. 51 World Championship points. Can you believe it? No, me neither. But that's what we've got. So we're just going to roll with it. So there you go then. And we are 6 in the Constructors. So another exciting round of the All Seasons has been completed. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will of course be more later. Oh, blimey, I cut this off too. Later.